Hey, welcome to Atkins Diet in the Kitchen. My name is Kent Altina, and this week is my Easter week recipe. I'm going to be making a pecan pie cheesecake recipe that I referred to in my last video, and so come along with me as we cook it up. I have 1/3 cup of butter in the microwave, but first I'm going to add 1 cup of almond flour, 1/4 cup of vanilla whey powder, and 1/4 cup of flax milk. I'm going to quick mix these together. Alright, I'm going to pour in the melted butter. And quick mix these together. Basically, you just want to make sure that the butter is well combined into the flax milk and the almond flour. It should kind of look like a coarse grind or coarse cornmeal at this point. To this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of Splenda, or its liquid equivalent. 2, 3. Mix that all the way in. Alright. So I have 1 pie pan that's ready to go. I'm going to dump the baking mix into there and then rip off a piece of saran wrap to help me spread it out. Alright, so just take the saran wrap and press the almond flour mixture out to the edges of the pie pan. Doesn't necessarily have to be perfect or even throughout. It's kind of emulating a graham cracker crust. Alright, at this point we're going to put this in the oven for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees that I have my oven preheated up, and we'll catch back up as we start making the topping. Alright, so welcome back. We're going to be making the cheesecake filling of our pecan pie cheesecake at this point. I have 12 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese in the bowl. I'm going to quick give this a good beat. To this, I'm going to add 1 egg. And a 1/2 cup of liquid Splenda, or a 1/2 cup equivalent of liquid Splenda, which is 12 drops. Alright, I'm going to give this beat for about 30 seconds. Alright. I'm going to scrape down the sides. To this, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of sour cream. and 2 tablespoons of butter. that I softened in the microwave. We're going to let this beat for about 2 minutes and we'll catch back up at that point. Alright, we just finished up. Okay, we'll set our cheesecake mixture aside. Now it's time to finish up with the pecan pie topping. Alright. So the first things first, we need to crack 3 eggs. To this, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. One-fourth teaspoon of salt. And we're going to beat this just to break the eggs and get these mixed together. Alright, we're going to add 1/4 cup of melted butter to it. And at this point I need to take the pie pan out of the oven. Alright, you're just looking for the crust to get brown around the edges. As I shut the timer off. Okay, now we need to add 1 cup of sugar-free maple syrup. I'm using Walden Farms maple syrup, so we'll add this in. And we need to add 3/4 of a cup of liquid Splenda, which would be 18 drops. Alright, give this a quick mix. Alright, so this is pretty well mixed together well. I'm going to just quickly beat it with a whisk just to break up any of the remaining butter that might not be completely melted. Alright, now we're going to add 1 cup of pecans to this. I'm using chopped pecans. Just mix them through each other. And now it's time to put it all together. Alright. So first step first. Take your cheesecake mixture and spoon it on top of your crust. this point, you just want to kind of push out to the edges and kind of get a even layer. Alright, and now you want to pour in your pecan pie mixture on top. I'm going to pull out a sheet pan so I can put a water bath in the oven so that we can cook it without having it overheat itself. So I'm going to put this in the oven, put the pie pan on top of it, and then we'll fill this with water and we'll be ready to go. I'm going to gently shove this back in the oven. Alright, we're going to let it cook at that 350 degrees for about 55 to 60 minutes until the top gets set. It's important at that point to take it out and put it in the fridge to let it chill for at least 4 to 6 hours. If you don't let it chill, the cheesecake mixture underneath the pecan pie will just simply melt and you'll get a large mess. If you do let it chill, you'll get a very stiff pie crust and you'll be very happy with the results. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a happy Easter and we'll celebrate Christ's resurrection. Talk to you guys later. Bye.